Hello, my friends. It's Bernadette, Simply Be Creative from Cape Town, with another video for you. In today's video, in this session, I would like to go a little bit more in finer detail and share some of the tips and tricks that I use when I blow out a bloom flower or a bloom background. So let me start with just talking about my spinner. This is a 35 centimeter glass spinner. It's also called a lazy Susan or a cake spinner. I've placed a very strong plastic shower cap over the top of the spinner. Now what I'm showing you now are the fold over stationery clips that I use, and I pinch it over the edges, on the edges of either side of my round spinner. I'm using four because they quite small. You do get a larger size, and if I would use the large size, then I'd use only one on either side. But this helps me to hold my canvas in place. I fold over the underside of the grips or the clips so that it doesn't get stuck on my table when I spin. This is holding a 30 by 40 centimeter canvas at the moment, and the metal handles uh, sort of becomes my grips, that I can spin the canvas easily, or spin the lazy Susan easily just by holding it on those metal grips, and it prevents my canvas from flying off the spinner. There it is. That's the box. I buy them in boxes of 12, and you can get it at your local stationers. The next tip that I want to share with you is something about my blow dryer. My dryer has got what we call a slatted front or a louver front, and this directs the airflow when I'm blowing out my flowers, especially my petals. And you notice I'm able to twist that louver. So when I hold the blow dryer upright like I'm doing now, the louver is horizontal. Yeah, it lies straight or flat, and I use it in that direction when I blow out Dutch balls. But when I do my bloom flowers, I twist the louver vertically so that I am able to push the airflow in just one direction, and my hand coordination moves from right to left, right to left, right to left as I turn the spinner to blow out my petals. That is what helps me to get the petal shape, but also the luminosity in the petals as well. So invest in a blow dryer that has got a louver front that you can twist, and that you can have a vertical or a horizontal front end to your blow dryer. That is certainly what is helping me with my flowers. So if you're getting good flower shapes with your blow dryer, then don't make the change. Another tip, and just a reminder, that my pillow paint is a Durham wall sheen, low sheen acrylic, and I buy it in white. You can get this from your local builders, Buco, Midas, or Mica, and it comes in a 1 liter or a 5 liter or a 20-liter drum. It is quite gloopy, so do thin it down with about 10% water. So if you were requiring a 300 grams of the wall sheen for your size canvas, then you would add 30 grams of water, so 10% of the volume of your pillow paint that you will be using. That's the amount of water you will add to thin it down. So I know there are other brands of paints available, and I know fluid artists who use other brands. And if you're happy with the pillow paint or the house paint that you're using, then by all means continue to use it. You don't have to change. I just wanted to share those tips with you to make your life a little bit easier. Now let's get ready for today's painting. I hope that you subscribe to my channel. If you like what I do and it resonates with you and you feel inspired, please subscribe and join my channel. I really can't do this without standard practice. With every bloom flower blowout, I lay down my pillow paint, and I do it the same way because it's about efficiency, it's about effectiveness, and this works for me. So I pour about 450 grams of the pillow paint onto my 30 by 40 canvas, and then I stretch it out a little bit to bring it closer to the edge so that I don't have to do a lot of spinning, and I torch the air bubbles, and I torch it really well. Now it's time to lay down the 3 puddles that I'm going for. You can do 4 puddles, you can do 5 puddles, you can also do 6 puddles. But today I wanted really the luminosity of the blowout to really show through and give me a nice flowy petals shapes, more organic feel and look to the painting. So I'm only going for 3 petals. Sorry, not 3 petals, 3 puddles. And I am using beautiful blues and violets and purples in my color palette today. So I will list the colors on the screen for you as we go along, okay? So you don't have to miss anything. Now I'm going to lay these colors in layers. Layers and puddles. I'm doing 3 on the canvas, and I'm starting with the deepest beautiful deep violet. Now on top of that violet I'm adding a beautiful metallic turquoise. I'm using local brands of paint that I have access to here in South Africa. And most of the time I use Dollar Metallics. I use a Zalcraft, a Montmartre, and an Iris paint. The color that I just laid down is a cashmere blue, and this one is a deep aqua. On top of the deep aqua, I'm going to add a chartreuse, and then on top of the chartreuse, I will add the black cell activator. The cell activator is a signature ingredient to the Shelley Art bloom technique, and even though the background blowout using a blow dryer is my signature style, I use the Shelley Art recipes in my creations. So lots of people use their breath. I started using a blow dryer many years ago, 2021, early 21. I started using a blow dryer because I just don't have the breath to blow out the blooms. So my blow dryer has a front condenser, but I don't use it. I use an open front, as I've indicated to you in the beginning of the video. I use an open louver front, and I twist the canvas on my spinner rather than twisting the blow dryer. So when the paint begins to move, so does something within us. Every one of these colors carries a whisper, a quiet permission to let you feel, and then to let go, and then to begin again. I do the first puddle blowout, and then I let go. I do the second puddle blowout, and then I let go. And I do the third puddle blowout, and then I let go. I allow those colors to slowly unfold and to help the cells to grow. I give it a gentle puff of air through a straw. Remember that this process is not to be rushed. It flows layer by layer until it all takes shape. and its beauty is revealed after the spin. I love these ethereal, luminous softness. It just feels like this painting is a breath of fresh air. Don't you just love bloom flower blowouts? I'm sure you love these blowouts as much as I do. Let me know what you think of this painting and the color choice. Leave your comments in the description below. And once again, please subscribe to my channel. I'd really love you to join me here. And if you want to see more of such videos, then hit the notification bell as well. So I'm going to add some music, if YouTube will allow me to add music to the video, so that you can see the rest of this picture unfold. Take care, my friend. I'm so happy that you stayed and are watching. Let me also know from where you are watching this video. Take care and bye for now.